guys, welcome to my channel called Fleet, and today we're going to be talking about polymorphism. And if you don't know, this video is the continuation of the previous one. And so let's not waste any time and just dive right into it. Okay, we have a class here add, and we have a class here sub. We have two classes here. First one is addition, the second one is subtraction. And we have this function here addition that is just going to plus two numbers, and if the subtraction is just going to return two numbers. I mean, it's just going to subtract number 2 from the number 1. And as you can see, we have a display function here. It's the same as this one, but remember this, we have a same function here, this display and this display. So I mean, what happens if we just call them together? Let me show you. Okay, we create a here we have a list of the instances. W is the same instance here for the add class and for the subtract class. And if you just call those two functions with this only single instance here, it should be returning like okay, this is ambiguity or something like that. But let's see, we are going to iterate over it because we have two instances here, two classes here. So what we do is we use this where we have first add then subtraction, and we are going to call the same function .display, and there should not be any problem with that. There should not be any ambiguity or this or some sort of error. So it's just going to return us 3 and 1. This is the polymorphism where you can use the method with the same name without any sort of error. So let's go to the example 2, and as you can see, these are some familiar faces here. This father class, this mother class, and this son class is the same as before, and we have an instance here is also the same as before. Okay, so what we can see here, that this display characteristic, and this display characteristic, these three methods have the same name, and there should be some sort of ambiguity, but there is not, because this is what the polymorphism is. We can use the different methods with the same name, as I shown you in this previous example. So what we're going to do is we're going to make a list of these three classes. We're going to create the same instance, that is SS, and we are going to iterate over it for S in SS print. Okay, this is just to give the space so that you can see the output easily. We're going to call the same method. So it's really easy to just call the same method here and without some ambiguity or some sort of error. Okay, so what it's going to print is, first it's going to go with this father class, and it's going to display the characteristics of the father class, and that is father name, father nose, father smile, and then turns come to mother one. So this is the mother's characteristics, and then last is the son's characteristic, and we have as we printed here, son dot display characteristic, we have these two lines here. So this is the same output is going to be here. This is here. So this is the polymorphism. It's a simple term, but have some unique characteristic in its own way. At the end of the day, you can just say, okay, in polymorphism you can use the methods with the same name without any ambiguity or without any redundancy. And okay, so that's it. If you want to learn about polymorphism, inheritance, and classes and objects, I know I didn't teach you everything, but it's a basic tutorial. And if you want to go deep, so just go and Google it. You're gonna find so many resources. And thanks so much. See you in the next video. Bye.